At first, Paddington, an Australian Cobberdog, was meant to be a therapy dog for Samantha Dow's behavioural therapy practice on the New South Wales Central Coast, and a full of beans pet for her only son, Jett.
Dig, Paddington, dig! Dig! Good boy!
But all that changed as Jett stepped off a plane in the Whitsundays for a holiday with his grandmother. He suddenly lost his vision and a full-scale emergency was launched.
And they knew that if Jett didn't get the most immediate assistance, he would be blind and never see ever again.
Jett had a massive cyst in his brain on the left and a dangerous brain tumour below, so rare it hasn't been classified by the World Health Organisation.
Pretty much they told me they didn't think Jett was going to live.
He was flown to Townsville for emergency surgery.
Due to the size of the cyst, they didn't think Jett would survive long enough to get to Brisbane.
Jett had 2 major surgeries and received treatment in 3 hospitals over 3 months. When they finally got back home, Samantha was worried about an over-enthusiastic welcome from Paddington. Jett was now legally blind.
When we walked through the door, I was fully prepared, and Paddington laid at Jett's feet and licked his feet, and he hasn't jumped on him since.
For 13-year-old Jett, Paddington was a totally transformed dog.
Before Jett's diagnosis, he would leave toys everywhere. And when we came back, I don't know how it happened because I've not taught Paddington to do this, but he leaves his toys along the edges of the walls in our house. So Jett has full ability to walk around the home without stumbling over toys.
It means the world. I feel like he's my brother, basically. So yeah, he and I will practically do everything together. He's a friend that won't judge.
Jett had 7 weeks of daily radiation. He's in the midst of 17 rounds of chemotherapy, 5 days at a time, every 3 weeks.
During Jett's chemo week, which goes for 5 days, Jett's incredibly ill and cannot lift his head or really move his body without wanting to be incredibly sick. And Paddington lays with Jett 24 hours. He will not leave Jett's side. I mean, he is only 2 years old and he, for 5 days, doesn't leave Jett's bed.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really comforting as well to have a big teddy bear next to me.
It's good to see you again.
I actually contacted Cobbers for Life with Tristan and Susie when Jett got sick, and I just said, I'm just so grateful you gave us Paddington.
Cobberdogs are naturally drawn to humans. They read human emotions really well and they respond with warmth and comfort.
They've got human eyes, and Paddington is so aware of Jett's emotions and his needs. And if Jett vomits or starts shaking, Paddington alerts me immediately. He will come and run through the house and let me know.
I reckon he classifies himself as a human, but yeah, he's almost human.
Samantha wants to raise awareness of brain tumours in children.
Statistically, it's not positive, but if you ask Jett, he is determined to be the 1 in 5 children that lives longer than 5 years.
It's such a privilege to be part of this story, to see the love between a boy and his dog and the way that a dog can bring comfort and love to someone in deep, deep pain.
Shake. Good doing business with you.
And I think it's given Jett just the most beautiful example of just love that means and wants nothing.
Sometimes I didn't really think I could survive it, but I'm here now and I'm going to keep on pushing on with Paddington and Mum by my side.